What up, gang? I'm back with another video. I say I'm back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Yes, I said subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. It's free. What up, gang? I'm back with another video. Let's get straight into it. A young mom and her father found shot to death in her home after her 2-year-old son answered a call from concerned friends. Listen, man, let's get straight into it. Now, a 2-year-old will grow up without his mother and grandfather. 27-year-old hospital worker Giovanni Jenkins and her 79-year-old father, Curtis Hartman, were found shot to death after Giovanni's 2-year-old son answered a FaceTime call from Nicole Worth, one of Giovanni's co-workers who was concerned about Giovanni being a no-call, no-show. Their bodies were discovered in a Southside Chicago apartment. I could see that he had no clothes on. He was just in a diaper. So now something is wrong, Worth said. She called the police and asked them to perform a wellness check. Worth and several other friends and co-workers also rushed to the scene. Upon police arrival at 10:50 a.m., they discovered Jenkins and Hartman's bodies, also an unharmed child. The whole time I had the baby on the phone, he was very content, playing with his toys, Worth told the outlet. Once I had the baby on the phone, and after a certain amount of time of no parents calling for the baby, you don't hear that, then that's something wrong, she said. We came a little too late, but we saved that baby. Somebody say even the reporters that was reporting the story was fighting back tears. Listen, I seen something like this a while back where I think it was a grandfather or a father had died in the home and left the newborn, you know what I'm saying, unattended. Well, he didn't leave him unattended. He died, shit. And the newborn died from starvation. Man, this shit crazy, man. They haven't got into details about, like, what really happened. But, man, for the mom and the grandpa to be shot, they didn't say anything about robbery, forced entry. Maybe, I'm just guessing, but maybe the mom was targeted and the father was there and they just took our grandpops too. But y'all check it out, man. Hey, go to news clip.
Found dead in a home on the south side.
It was the woman's co-worker who realized something was terribly wrong.
Nate Rogers is live tonight with more. Nate.
Yeah, that's right, Dawn and crew. We're not hearing too much from police in terms of specific details on this case, but we have heard extensively from one of the victim's co-workers on how she was able to intervene and alert police as she was on the phone with the victim's 2-year-old until police arrived.
She just loved to laugh and have fun.
Family members and loved ones heartbroken, trying to accept the devastating and unthinkable reality.
We came a little too late. We saved the baby. That's all we could do.
Nicole Worth feared something was wrong after her co-worker and good friend was a no-call, no-show at work. Worth called the victim's phone, and her 2-year-old son answered.
The whole time I had the baby on the phone, he was very concerned. He was playing with his toys. He showed us his room.
Police were eventually called, a well-being check activated. All of it taking place here at 81st and Drexel around 11 a.m.
Officers responded to the call, and at that time, they made entry to the apartment where we had 2 victims fatally deceased in the apartment.
The victims identified by relatives as 27-year-old Giovanni Jenkins and her father, 79-year-old Curtis Hartman. Detectives spent several hours speaking with neighbors and those close to Jenkins.
For this person to do that to her and take her away from her son, you got to be some kind of monster.
Police say the incident appears isolated. Loved ones telling us Jenkins had recently gotten into an argument with her child's father and had been trying to cut ties. Police say Jenkins' 2-year-old son was found inside the home unharmed when authorities arrived.
They bring the 2-year-old to me. He was undressed. He only had a pamper on. We took him down the stairs. We put a sweater over him.
And loved ones also telling us tonight that Jenkins' vehicle is missing. Police not giving us much information about that. Police are saying no suspects are in custody. We're live.